Project Mammon. We apologize for any inconvenience you experienced in your transport. The object of the study is simple. Escape from the station. If you are having difficulty departing a specific area, the computer will provide hints at a cost.
We can talk through the window.
Please consult the console if you have any further questions.
So you're up. Wasn't sure if you were dead or just a core. But you're not looking too worse for wear. How you feeling? That's normal. The disorientation should last a little longer, but if you got what I got, you'll be fine. Which is good. For a second, I thought you were another victim of whatever this is. In any case, I think we need to work together. You know what they say about two heads, right? So we're doing the whole pleasantries bit even here, huh? Well, name's Ava. Nice to meet you. Your guess is as good as mine. This doesn't look like Paradiso, though, if that's what you're asking. Best I can tell, one room at a time. In fact, I got through a couple before I found you here. Then let me tell you what I know. I found a computer passcode, but mine's already unlocked. So I'm thinking, maybe it's not for me, maybe it's for you. But there's a delivery box we can use to transfer items. Here, you should be able to grab it. That passcode will let you use the computer behind you and get up to speed. If it's anything like my situation, you'll need to find power cells to start up the fans. Cooling. I've managed to get those big hulking machines going, but they're overheating. Fans solve that, but they need juice too. That's exactly it. And also, kind of a relief. I've dealt with some slow partners in the past, so the fact you pick things up quick will help. Anyway, I'll keep tinkering on my end. Let me know if you need anything else. Looks like we're in this together. At least for now. If we're gonna get out of here, we've gotta stick together. I'm not sure. It's changed a couple times, but not enough to where I can figure it out. All I know is that it's not a clock. It hasn't been counting down anyway, and there's one in every room. Not much to tell. I'm from Neon, born and raised. Before all this, I used to work in sales. Not for any of the megacorps, by the way, in case you got opinions. It was a small family business. Never had a ton of money, and I heard being a test subject paid good. I don't know if any amount is worth going through this, though. Yeah, so what if it does? For all I know, there's a computer here that says you're from Jupiter. Point is, I wouldn't trust a damn thing they say. It's probably just part of their psychological warfare. Mainly, we need to power the fans in both our rooms. Looks like both sets need to be on for the server switch to work. Otherwise, if you find a slate or anything that mentions the golden ratio on it, I need that. There's a crafting station here I can use to make digipics, but I need to enter a code to unlock it. If you find anything you think might be a clue, let me know. That looks useful. You mind transferring that over to me? Nice find. If you have an extra one, send it my way. I still have a free slot. Breakable. If there's an axe nearby, maybe try smashing it. Found any clues? Mainly, we need to power the fans in both our rooms. Looks like both sets need to be on for the server switch to work. Otherwise, I think I'm good. I appreciate you asking, though. I was at a bar and a guy recruited me. Said it was a behavioral science experiment. I figured a week's worth of pay and I don't have to take any meds? Sign me up. I signed the form, take another drink, and next thing I know, I'm here. What about you? Same? Figures. They probably got people all over recruiting new test subjects. Good luck with your side. I'll keep working on mine. Perfect. I know just where to put this. Okay, so we got power going to the fans. Now we have to figure out how to get them all on at once. This is just a wild guess, but try fiddling with the console on the platform. Fans are all on, both in your room and in mine. We're almost out of here. Started pulsing when you hit that switch. I wonder if that's a clue.
Phase completed. Please proceed through the exit door to begin the next phase of the experiment.
Yes! I don't know what you did, but it looks like we can get out of here. Don't know where that door goes, but hopefully we can still communicate. There's an intercom here in my room. I've been yelling into it for a while now, but no response. Maybe it's somewhere on the other side of that door? Then we'll be in touch.
doors have been sealed. For your safety, please equip the spacesuit and restart ventilation. preventing ventilation doors from opening. Please remove the obstruction and try again.
Stay away from me! You think I'm stupid? I'm not answering any of your questions. I don't want your damn help. That other guy, he helped too. Until he got pissed off, I wouldn't give him my shit. I don't know. I said I was done with their puzzles and he went ballistic. Like a damn switch flipped in his head. Fine. You do what you gotta do. But I ain't making any promises. You may have got the O2 running, but I don't know you, so don't try anything. If I did know something, why should I trust you? Food. Just give me something, anything to eat, and it's yours. Hold on. You got food? You gotta give it to me. I don't have the energy to stand. It's been days. We had water, barely enough to fit in a thimble, but we had it. But food? No, not a bite. Hold on. You got food? You gotta give it to me. I don't have the energy to stand. Fine. Take it. But this doesn't mean we're friends. I've got nothing you want. Stop messing with me. Yeah? But nowhere in this damn funhouse does it say we have to work together. That's none of your business. Oxygen tanks. Lasted just long enough until everything turned back on. Other guy? He kept going for the suit. But I was smart. Bird in hand, baby. Uh-huh. I don't trust you. You do your thing, I'll do mine.
You? Can you hear me from over there? Very funny. I can tell that's you. But I doubt you have time to chat. What's the situation over there? You doing all right? Good to hear. I wish I could say the same. I've got heat leeches everywhere. More annoying than dangerous, but still. If you find an axe, do me a favor and send it through the transfer box. I can send you something back in exchange. I've got a digipick here if you can make use of it. Fair warning though, you lose a digipick, it's gone forever. So if you want one, you better be handy with picking locks. I found that out the hard way trying to open 2 separate locks with the same pick. Don't worry about it, I just really need a weapon. But I'm beginning to think the things I need are in your room, not mine.
Please proceed through the exit door to begin the next phase of...
Whoa. What the hell was that? Not just any creature, an angry one. Well, whatever it was, it don't matter. You may have found a way out, but it's still their way. And I'm not going where they tell me to, especially if some monster is on the other side of it. Not yet, but I do know I made it this far without solving a single one of their rooms. You know who they are. The ones who are watching us right now. Them. Then you need to stop following their game and start thinking for yourself. So you go on ahead. I'm gonna find my own path. Because walking through that door is gonna get us all killed. That's a bet.
Warning. Hostile creatures detected in the area ahead. Please use the nearby computer before proceeding.
Is that you? Can you hear me from over there? Wow, first of all, let me just say how nice it is to hear a familiar voice. But I doubt you have time to chat. What's the situation over there? You doing all right? Yeah, that's thoughtful of you. And as luck would have it, I need your help. I've got heat leeches everywhere. More annoying than dangerous, but still. If you find an axe, do me a favor and send it through the transfer box. I can send you something back in exchange. Great. Use the transfer box and I'll send the digipics soon after. Oh, one more thing. For what it's worth, I didn't read your profile. Probably all bullshit anyway. Got the weapon. Sending the digipic back your way.
Holy shit, that was close! Thanks for the turret support. I don't think I would have made it out alive otherwise. The weapon you gave me also came in real handy. That makes two of us. What about you? How you holding up? Fun isn't how I describe what just happened to us, but hey, cope whatever way you like. Anyway, now that we aren't being chased by angry xenomorphs, let's see if we can get you over here to my side. So there's a computer here that opens this gate, but it says it's missing a control rod. Whatever that is. It must be on your side, buried under all this junk. Talk about a needle in a haystack. Damn. If you know all that, they really chose the right person for this job then. But yeah, I'd try powering up that machine behind you first. It looks like you could use it to get junk out of the pile. Once you find the rod, we can use the transfer box. There's notes here on how to install it. Doesn't seem too hard. Famous last words. See it? Now pass that over to me. Good work. I'll see if I can slot this in and get the gate open. God, there's so many wires and buttons. But, according to the diagram, I just need to slot it into the socket. Like plugging in a router, right? How hard could it be? It turns out very, very hard. Oh, wait! I think I got it. It was just upside down. Okay, let me just shove it in here. Get in there, you stupid. Holy crap! The gate's open. Okay, hurry through. Okay, hopefully this will get easier now that we don't have to transfer things. Huh? What the hell? Did you hear that? Don't come any closer or I swear to God.
Easy. I wasn't trying to start anything. Just pass it through.
You're the one who left me for dead back in the first room.
Lady, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to make it out of here, same as you. Will you please tell this woman I'm not the enemy here? I didn't leave nobody. I met one guy and you. I never seen this lady in my life.
That's bullshit. I was screaming at you from behind the glass, and you just walked away.
How do you know I could even hear you? Or see you? Glass might have been one way. These people are fucking with your head.
Wait, you know him? Well, even so, do you think he's trustworthy? You couldn't have known him for long. Oh, shit. I forgot about the fucking puzzles. God damn it. We may not have a choice here. So far, none of the puzzles have required 3 people, but that might change. And it's possible that glass was one way. Soundproof maybe too. In that case, you wouldn't have heard or seen me yelling for help. God, what a head fuck. I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, we can work together. For now. But I'm keeping a close eye on you.
Thank God. I have enough trouble with them. I don't need you on my back too.
Well, let's just start over then. Agreed?
Whatever gets you off my back, I'm all for it.
You can start by telling us your story. I take it you got trapped here like the rest of us?
Not trapped, kidnapped. And I aim to find my way out.
Then we need to finish this experiment. Best I can tell, it's the only way forward.
No way. I don't go where they tell me.
What? In case you haven't noticed, we don't have a choice. The contract was explicit. We make it to the end, they take us home, everyone gets paid.
I don't care about their damn money. And on stations like this, there's lots of other ways out. Places they didn't intend for us to go.
And how do you know so much about this station, huh?
I don't, lady. I just use my eyes instead of what they tell you to see.
Yeah, right. Well, I say we keep moving from room to room. What do you think? Two reasons. One, unless this guy knows something we don't, completing the puzzles is likely the only way off this station. And two, we were promised compensation at the end of this. I was, anyway. And the only way we get it is if we do it their way. Thanks. I'm glad we're on the same page. I was in this room earlier and got chased back by the monsters. But I did make some progress before then. Basically, it looks like to get through the next door, we need to open this case. The case is wired to the numbers surrounding it. Get the numbers right, and I think the safe opens. But if we get it wrong, our overall score goes down. Don't ask me how I know.
Or we can stop this bullshit and find another way. I'm thinking we should explore that upper level.
You're not helping. Not gonna lie, all these numbers are extremely overwhelming. But having been here for a bit, maybe I can help you make sense of it. Now you're starting to sound like the kid. But if you're intent on doing it that way, I did notice wires going from the machines to power cell boxes. I think they're hooked up to hack the numbers. And the good thing is, it's probably all good with the people in charge. Or else why leave them there for us to use? We're gonna have to work together to get out of this alive. What logs? What are you talking about?
Oh, you didn't know? They have slates scattered around this place with audio recordings. Haven't found yours yet, though.
Well, if I find yours, I'll do us all a favor and leave it on mute. have an idea.
So do I. What's your theory?
You first.
It's meaningless. Like a top score in a video game.
We actually kind of agree. The way it's tracking our progress, I think it's some kind of carrot.
No, it's bait.
Fibonacci. Sounds like someone who owns a restaurant.
He was a mathematician.
So, he still had to eat. Maybe he cooked up some spaghetti one day and realized it was his true calling. Anyway, what about these numbers on the whiteboard? Looks like we just need to figure out what comes after 377. What's your deal anyway? How do you know so much about star stations?
That's none of your business.
Well, we're all in this together, so it kind of is.
We're not working together. We're not friends.
Yeah, that much we can agree on. You know, you say that, but I can think of a number.
Got a heads up. I did some scouting earlier and the fuse box on the north wall is missing a fuse. Looks like a standard knife blade cartridge, 60 amp. If we can find one or craft one, we might be able to get out of here clean. Because if you ask me, it's all building up to something bad. Real bad. I don't want no parts of that. Play messed up games, win messed up prizes. Yeah. Now let's get back to work.
I still don't even know what this place is. I might. There was a slate here that said rompi means break and donakon means gift. Not sure what language it is, though. Did it? I bet it's because my room had a slate with the translation. All part of their mind game. Anyway, I'm no linguist, but I do know how to read, and that's what it said. Anyway, I don't know what it's talking about. I haven't seen anyone tossing gifts around. I also don't think this clue applies to this room. It's math, not words. I'd say, if you find anything useful that you can't use yourself, pass it to me. Seems like they deliberately want us to work together on this. And I hate to even ask, but since I have the ammo for it, if you find a regulator, I could really use that. I'll happily trade you a med pack and a digipick in return. Okay, I've already got ammo, so we should be good. And thanks. Good luck with your side. I'll keep working on mine. What's up? We're gonna have to work together to get out of this alive. Why does that sound so familiar? Oh shit, it was on that slate you gave me earlier. 1.618. More math. The plaque says it's based on the current year. Is it, what, 2330? I don't even know anymore. So, we need to turn lead to gold here. I'm not sure what the number 82 means, though. Maybe there's another clue here that explains it?
Alchemy is bullshit. Just like this. Periodic table, though? That's just real.
Why would you have a table if you're just gonna use it periodically? I'm kidding. It's a joke. Laugh a little, kid. You unlocked it! Time to see what's inside.
Make sure it doesn't bite your hand off.
God, why do you have to be such a buzzkill?
Just need to put a fuse in that box and we're in business.
Congratulations on obtaining a golden key card. Please proceed to the final room to claim your reward.
Okay. You heard the announcement. That key card is our ticket out of here.
My idea was to pull the alarm, get down to the emergency docking ports. But I'm also tired of this shit. I want to go home, see my family. I can't believe I'm saying this, but if y'all think that's the way out, so be it. We go through.
See? Even the kid agrees. Only way out. Try not to be too pessimistic. You can speak that stuff into existence. Just think about the money. Either way, for everything we've been through, it better be worth it.
Unauthorized access detected. Initiating emergency protocols.
What the fuck did you do?
We found another way out.
You idiot! The number is counting down now. It's getting lower.
Not my problem.
Okay, we've got the golden key card. All that's left to do now is the... Okay, we've got the golden key card. All that's left to do now is leave.
Not gonna lie, I don't like where any of this is going. But I also don't see any other way out.
Those bodies all had key cards on them. There's gotta be a reason they didn't make it out. Oh my god. Ugh. What's that smell?
Oh, hell no!
The hell?
Welcome to the prize room. On behalf of all of us here at Project Mammon, I want to congratulate the three of you on making it this far. Now, before we send you on your way, I'm sure you're all curious about the number on the board. Some of you may have guessed this already, but that number represents your collective score for completing the study. What you may not have realized is that number also represents your compensation. Your collective compensation. Which brings us to the final portion of the study. In front of you are credits, as well as a special gift from me to you. Only those who have taken the gift are allowed to leave. But, as you might suspect, there's a catch. There are only 2 gifts, and as such, no more than 2 of you can return home. Which means one of you must be removed from the experiment.
Oh my god.
See? I told you this is some bullshit.
I can only speculate how your minds are processing this information, doing
the crucial calculus in your heads. But your thought processes are only half the picture. What matters in the end are your actions. Thank you. And good luck.
What do you think that means? Removed.
It means exactly what you think it means. They want one of us to die. You damn right. If anyone's gonna eat dirt, it's them.
You don't get it. We have to do this. Think about it. This is how they buy our silence and let us go. We do this. It's mutually assured destruction.
Nah, there's always another way. Gotta be.
Yeah, you keep saying that. In fact, you seem to know everything there is to know about this place. And I think I know why. I read your profile, Aubrey, and a whole lot more. You worked on this station. You're a part of this as much as the voice on the speaker.
So you're both gonna gang up on me then, huh? Alright, I see how it is. I admit it. I worked on this station. Helped put together the guts. But that's it. I didn't know what we were building or what it was for. At no point did I work for them. That's the truth.
I don't believe you. And that makes this decision easy. At the end of the day, only two of us can go through that door, right? We get rid of him, we split the creds, and get the hell out of here. And in the process, we get revenge on one of the people responsible for putting us here in the first place. Wait, what? Why would you do that? You don't get it. One of us needs to die, on camera. There's no way you got them all, so they'd know if you were scheming to get out of here. I'm sorry, but there's only one way out of this.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Sorry, kid. You did this to yourself.
And what about her? Are you just gonna kill her too?
What's up? No.
Yeah? What?
Just you. There. It's done. I guess all that's left to do now is take our credits and walk out that door. Well, they've never lied to me. Misled, sure, but not outright lied. Besides, from a drama standpoint, you aren't topping this. If you find anything you think might be a clue, let me know. I guess all that's left to do now. Good luck with your side. I'll keep working on mine.
full alert.
Am I hearing things? Nowhere to hide now. I'm hurt real bad. was that?
Cover me! Big mistake!
Don't let them take the ship!
You're gonna pay for that!
I've been waiting for you for a long time, my dear. And let me say, what a show you provided the stakeholders. But given your history, it's hardly a surprise. Is that a rhetorical question? I trust you know the nature of this study by now. And yet you wish to hear me confirm it. Interesting. Still, no one could have predicted you'd make it this far. That, my child, is a testament to your perseverance, character, and history. I apologize for any trauma you endured. even if you find said apology inadequate. It is the nature of what we do. If you don't mind telling me, having survived it, what did you think? How do you feel? You might find this surprising, but I actually agree. And yet, maybe that makes me more self-aware than anything. You know, it didn't start this way, with the bodies and such. We began as a few humble scientists trying to change the world. Humble and naive. Because to truly make a difference in any endeavor, you need financial backing. Oftentimes from irreputable sources. Soon thereafter is when the suggestions started coming in. And of course you have to listen, because without them, we are all unemployed. I've read your profile and I'm aware. It's partly why I expected this conversation to be civil. But yes, my dear, I'm not going to insult your intelligence and tell you this was done purely for scientific reasons. You'd see right through such a transparent lie. As I've made clear, my motivations were far more basic. I did it for the money. The question now is what you do from here. I did not. I'm not sure if it was an angry staff member or the stakeholders themselves. We should have caught it with Clara, but that one had a way of evading our cameras. But rest assured, it is something that will be rectified in future iterations. I understand, which is why I'm unable to meet you in person. In any event, while I am left with questions, I believe you have all your answers. At least all that I'm willing to divulge. You will find your belongings in the docking bay, as well as a ship you can commandeer. Goodbye, my child. Remember that you always have a choice. I trust you'll make the right ones.
So, what's your reason for wanting to participate in this study?
Easy. I heard the money's good. Real good. I've got some PTO coming up, and it seems like it'd be more lucrative than taking another contract job.
And why do you think money is so important to you?
I don't know. I'd say money is important to everyone. But, in my case, I'd say because we didn't always have it. Growing up in the well, having all of New Atlantis on top of you, it changes how you live.
But you have money now. You're successful. Why lie about it to your friends?
Well, that's why I'm here, Doctor. Why do I do it?
I believe you have what's called a scarcity complex. In your mind, basic resources, credits, time, love are finite. It's what makes you hoard one and disregard the other.
You got me, Doctor. Dead to rights. So what's the verdict? Am I in?
I think you'll be an ideal candidate for this study. But I also think it may help you understand yourself. So, what made you take an interest in what we're doing here?
Look, I was just fixing the pipes. I noticed the false panel in the back, and that's how I found this room.
You like to do that, don't you? Poke around.
I'm a tinkerer, yeah.
And curious. That's something we value highly in this study.
Hey, I don't know what all this is or what you're doing here. I'm here to do maintenance on the station. Just let me do my job, and I'll be out of your hair.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Your contract is very explicit. But not to worry. I think we can find an alternative solution.
Hey, what can I do for you? Anything I can help you with? Sure, have at it. I'm sure you can find something you like. Sure, have at it. I'm sure you can find something you like.